Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, has a staggering net worth of $121 billion, which is equivalent to $1 billion in 121 different places, or $1 million in 121,000 places. Meanwhile, there you are, working a job you obtained after completing your university degree with minimal savings and high living expenses. You may feel like you're not being paid enough and have accumulated credit card debt. Or perhaps you're a student trying to earn a degree that will hopefully lead to a job with a good salary. Likely you don't have any savings, but you have student debt hanging over your debt, making the idea of wealth and becoming rich seem like an unattainable dream. You see all those millionaires and billionaires, especially those who have achieved success at such a young age, and it makes you angry and baffled. You might think they were born into wealth, cheated their way to the top, or simply got lucky. While you feel you're not smart enough or just unlucky, your dreams of owning a mansion, driving your dream sports car, paying off your mortgage, and traveling the world seem unattainable. Just mere illusions. You eventually come to a harsh realization that the game is rigged and you're on the losing side of it. What if I told you that your assumptions were wrong? What if I presented a formula for achieving wealth, a science behind how money works? Would you accuse me of being dishonest for suggesting that you don't have to abandon your aspirations of paying off your parents' mortgage or traveling the world? I assure you that I am not. By the end of this video, you will see that there's more to the story than what you've been led to believe. However, let me warn you that the journey is arduous. It's replete with challenges, highs and lows, and requires confronting some uncomfortable realities that the education system and society have yet to inform you about. Furthermore, many of you will not make it to the end of this path. Nonetheless, for those who do, a path to riches that you never imagined possible awaits. At the end of this journey, you'll discover the freedom of never having to worry about finances again. So, without wasting much time, stick with me to the end of this video as I unveil the untold truth about money. Before we start, please hit the like button. Now, let me ask, what is your idea of money? Is it something earned through hard work, inherited, or the root of all evil? Do you yearn to have more of it, and have you been pursuing it for the most of your life? The reality is that much of what you believe about money has been shaped by your upbringing and surroundings. If you grew up in a family that struggled financially, you might think that you'll never achieve financial success. On the other hand, you may have decided to accumulate as much wealth as possible to avoid being in that situation again. Moreover, the lack of education on this topic in school only exacerbates the issue, leaving many with false beliefs about money that do not serve them well. Therefore, we need to shift your long-held perspectives on money to better support you on this journey. The portrayal of wealthy people as evil, entitled, or corrupt individuals has been a common theme in Hollywood movies. But have you accepted this stereotype? A recent report by WealthX revealed that 68% of the world's ultra-wealthy, those with a net worth of $30 million or more, are self-made. Other studies also support this finding. Self-made billionaires like Warren Buffett, Howard Schultz, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk were either born into poverty or made their fortunes. What do these individuals know that you don't? The truth is that your approach is flawed. The two-dimensional equation that you were taught is that money equals the salary earned from a job. However, beyond a certain point, the pursuit of a job becomes the only goal of your education. But if your objective is to make a lot of money in a short time, this equation will not lead you to success. We all possess one invaluable resource, the most significant of them all: time. Once it slips away, it's gone forever. In a conventional job, your income is a function of the time you devote to it. If you make $20 an hour and work 40 hours weekly, it would take you nearly 24 years to amass $1 million. Even without accounting for taxes and expenses, not to mention inflation, would make your million less valuable over time. The truth is, by working for a salary of $20 per hour, the only way to become a millionaire is to live frugally in your old age. But you'll have squandered much of your valuable time trading it for a meager sum of money. So you may wonder, how do self-made millionaires and billionaires reach such heights at such young ages? What sets them apart? The answer lies in their superior equation for wealth. They comprehend money in ways that elude you. Pay close attention now. Stop chasing money. In a capitalist society, the rules of the game are as follows. Your pay is proportionate to the perceived value you bring to the table. And the ones who determine your value are the market, the consumers of the economy, The market is comprised of you, your friends, family, neighbors, and country. People grumble about footballers' exorbitant salaries, but there wouldn't be a football industry if there wasn't a market for it. To amass great wealth, it's important to understand that people are paid in proportion to the perceived value they offer. In a capitalist society, the market, which includes friends, family, neighbors, and country, determines the perceived value of a product or service. For instance, football players are paid millions because the market perceives football to be valuable, and people are willing to spend money on matches and merchandise. On the other hand, a cleaner is paid less than an accountant because the market perceives the value of what the cleaner does to be less than the accountant. To increase the perceived value and amass wealth, it's important to solve problems. Solving a problem is the basis for making money. If the solution to a problem is worth $1 million, then the solution will make you millions. For example, Amazon solves numerous problems, such as the hassle of going to a store, waiting weeks for delivery, and high prices. By solving these problems, Amazon has become one of the wealthiest companies in the world. Jeff Bezos was rewarded greatly for solving a billion-dollar problem, which proves that chasing money is not the right approach. Instead, you should focus on finding problems and coming up with solutions to them. Once you have a solution, create a business around it. However, you may feel overwhelmed by the idea of creating the next Amazon or Facebook, especially if you lack the skills or resources. It's important to start small and focus on identifying problems in your immediate environment. Listen to what people are saying and try to find out what frustrates them or what they wish existed. Then determine if it's a problem you can solve and if it's worth pursuing. Okay guys, I hope you've smashed that like button already, and you should hit the subscribe button too. The final step in the process of building wealth is to develop a scalable solution to the problem that you have identified. Your solution should be capable of impacting a large number of people. For instance, starting a restaurant is not scalable, as it is limited to the local area and the footfall of that specific location. However, a franchise can be more scalable. Similarly, if your solution is a software product, once it is built, it can be scaled infinitely online without worrying about production or shipping costs. While a job is not scalable, it is crucial to be cautious. If a solution requires your time to generate income, it is essentially just another job disguised as a business. In contrast, creating an online yoga class that runs 24/7 with lessons that you only have to create once is scalable. It is critical to scale your solution and not lose sight of this point. Automation and effective systems and processes play an essential role in keeping your business running smoothly. If there are tasks in your business that you can outsource or delegate to someone else, assuming it is financially feasible, then you should do so. Taking on everything yourself is not advisable, as there will always be someone out there who can do a better job than you. Once you have found a solution, it is your responsibility to ensure that it can be accessed by everyone in your market. It is not about your ego or your passions, as the market does not care about these things. Finally, once you have established a profitable business with the right systems and processes in place, it is time to move forward and enjoy the fruits of your labor. There are two likely paths that you may encounter at this point. You can either continue running your business or cash out and sell it, which is called an acquisition. This is the moment when someone purchases the solution that you spent years building your business around. Examples of successful acquisitions include Facebook's acquisition of Instagram for $1 billion and eBay's purchase of PayPal for $1.5 billion, $165 million of which went directly to Elon Musk. Many other liquidation events occur worldwide. This is where all the effort you put into building your company comes to fruition. Congratulations, you have succeeded in solving a problem that the market wanted to be solved. That concludes our video for today. We hope that you've learned the equation for earning your first $1 million. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more.